And semis to be played from both the Cowboy and Texans bracket.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to El Paso Sports Network. My name's Eddie Morelos, and you are watching female flag football Region 19 action. Lots of action going on. We have Bel Air taking on Americas. Americas had a great regular season. Well, Bel Air, they went about 500 in the regular season. Had a spectacular win yesterday, defeating their opponent by the score of 31-0. It was a very quick game yesterday for the Highlanders. They have a very good quarterback, and I will get you all that information soon. Again, you're watching Region 19 flag football here in El Paso, Texas. Again, I was mentioning about the Bel Air Highlanders and their quarterback by the name of Janaya Monares. She has a very strong arm, and again, very potent offense. However, yesterday as well, Bel Air had a very good defense, so they were victorious to move on to day 2 of the playoffs here in El Paso, Texas. Beautiful day here in El Paso, Texas. You can see the sun is shining bright.
The Pebble Hill Spartans, meanwhile, do have a positive point.
Sun is shining bright here in El Paso, and I will get you some updates on the weather. As you see, bright and sunny. 91 degrees here. Once the sun sets, it'll get into the 80s, but for now here, the girls will be playing in the 90s. So once again, EP Sports Network, make sure to go to epsportsnetwork1.com so you don't miss out on any of the action, especially for Region 19 flag football, as we have all the results posted there. All the brackets are posted there. epsportsnetwork1.com, and if you are on social media, you can go ahead and go to Instagram and go to @EPSportsNet, again, @EPSportsNet on Instagram, as well as X. Make sure to check out our X page, @EPSportsNet. Yeah, my name's Eddie Morelos. We're about to get underway here for the first game of the day. We have 2 games going on here at SAC 1, multiple games going on over at SAC 2. Spectacular event here, Region 19 flag football. We got Sebastian to my left doing the other broadcast today. Spectacular young man here in El Paso, Texas. And again, my name's Eddie Morelos. Bel Air taking on Americas. Americas coming into this thing as one of the favorites. However, I think this is going to be a spectacular matchup here between Bel Air Highlanders and Americas. Congratulations to both these teams here once again, as they won yesterday to move on today.
El Paso Sports Network channel. Today the Houston Texans bracket looks ready to go forth. Yesterday in game 1 of action, the opening round started with a Del Valle and Da Vinci duel. Austin took on the young women's leader.
Bel Air, after the win yesterday, moves to 7-2 on the season. And again, America is one of the favorites. And I'm trying to find their records here, as I just drove in from Las Cruces, New Mexico, here to the east side of El Paso, Texas, the wonderful city of El Paso, Texas. We have so many wonderful things going on here in the city. And this is only one of the many events that we host, that we help to produce, the Region 19 flag football playoffs here in El Paso, Texas. As you see, the girls are lighting up. Americas will have the ball first. So, if you don't know, they got to get to the midway point to get a first down. There's a pass to the left side, and it is dropped. Unfortunately, dropped by Bianca Alacon, who plays wide receiver.
In front of a jam-packed Trooper Stadium, which has been known to be one of the most difficult venues in El Paso to play in. Head coach Julio Lopez reminisces on those games earlier on.
Quarterback for America's Ariana Miranda. She gets the ball there. Looks once, pump fakes, avoids a flag pull, incomplete there in the middle. Nice rush there by the Highlanders. Number 2, Nevaeh Duran. And yesterday there was a young lady in from, she's originally from El Paso, Coach Aragon, who coaches at the college level, was doing some scouting here in El Paso, Texas, looking for the next collegiate flag football players. There's the snap taken, passes up in the middle, and actually she sacked there. So that is a safety for Bel Air. And like I said earlier yesterday, the Highlanders were playing spectacular defense, and they continue the momentum right now to get the safety 2-0.
That's it.
So 2-0 right away for the Highlanders. And once again, this is a very fast-moving game here, female flag football. Very intense. Girls go in. They already know what they're going to do. They've been practicing for 5 weeks, actually playing for 5 weeks. There's a pass to the left side, quick pass to the inside. And that's caught by number 12, who is Ciara Acosta. She's a senior. Again, I was talking about the quarterback earlier, Janaya Monares. And again, her arm, unbelievable arm. I saw her throw one up in the air about 40 yards down the field. Overthrew it, unfortunately. But there's the pass there to the right side, a quick pass. And there is the flag pole caught by number 6, Ebony Morales. Once again, you're watching Region 19 Flag Football here on EP Sports Network. Go to epsportsnetwork1.com for all your updated information. All the brackets are there. There's a link that says Flag Football. Hit those brackets. Stay caught up. Quarterback Monares stays calm in the middle. Throws it over the top. Oh, she had a receiver. Unfortunately overthrown. Trying to throw on the run. And she was looking for Ciara Acosta, who was just at the fingertips there. Unfortunately could not get the ball to her. Monares stays very calm there while she's in the backfield. Looking super cool there with the sunglasses on today. So there's some instructions being given by the head referee. I guess discussing some rules with the Highlanders. I think they're talking about where the sidelines are at. So it looks like the sidelines are over on the end zone there, in the back of the end zone. Monares looks, passes into the inside. It's broken up, and it's bobbling around. Nice breakup by the defense. I believe the breakup was by number 9, Fernanda Estrada Grijalva, playing linebacker. Puts her hands up and gets their hand on the ball. So that is a turnover on downs. Americas will get the ball back. Great defenses by both sides. 2-0 ball game so far on a safety by Bel Air on America's first possession of the game. Once again, multiple games going on here at SAC 1, multiple games going on at SAC 2. Quarterfinals are today, and then get into the semifinal round after that with championships tomorrow. So make sure, again, stay updated on Instagram, X, and our website. Fake handoff there in the middle, pass to the left side. It is caught and goes up there to the sideline a few more yards. That was number 15, Zaira Wheeler. Wheeler with a catch there. Americas gets the next play from their coach. Head coach for Americas, Elizabeth Bolden.
constantly putting up
America's won it all last year.
translate that success
In the
into flag
first
football.
ever season, the inaugural season of female flag football.
Ruled short of the first down.
Americas comes up to the line. There's the handoff going to the right side. Spins out of one. And unfortunately, she bumps into the defenders. I think caught a knee to her thigh as she's in some pain there as the defenders were going for the flag. And again, I think a knee caught her thigh there. Got a nice Charlie horse.
The opposing offense starts on their own 5-yard line.
Got a nice Charlie horse. Unfortunately, that's some painful stuff. I'm trying to get the number on who the offensive player is, but yeah, they ran into each other as there's an America's player down as well. And unfortunately, these things happen. This still is flag football. Yes, I know it is flag football, but there's plenty of contact that still goes on here and in this sport. I saw a lot of this last year, especially when they go into the middle and they throw passes into the middle. There's a lot of bumping going on, and it's just the nature of the game. So again, the defenders were going after the flag, and with their aggression, they bumped into each other. So the Americas player gets up, walks it off. She's okay. The Bel Air player is also up, and everybody's fine. So they'll shake it off. 3rd down now for Americas, and they'll go ahead and reconvene now. 3rd down, and they got to get to midfield for the 1st down. So at least 2 more downs here for Americas. 2 chances here. America's with the ball again. 3rd down. Broken play. She was looking for the fake. Passes it off and goes down close to the midway point. Flag was pulled there. They mark it short of the midway point. The attempt was by number 23 for Americas, who is Candice Marin, playing wide receiver and linebacker.
And marks an end to the drive. One that sees
4th down now for Americas. Good defense so far by Bel Air. They have one safety, multiple players to the right side, but they head it off, goes to the left side. There goes the runner, and she does not make it. She actually probably lost a yard or 2 there. The rusher was Zyra Wheeler once again. So it'll be a turnover on downs. Bel Air with another opportunity. We'll see what the offense does this time. And again, I keep talking about the quarterback for Bel Air. We'll see what she does here because she's got a great arm. I sometimes wonder if she's so confident in herself that she plays a little lackadaisical at times, but she's got plenty of confidence. You see there, stays in there, makes a tough throw into the inside, and it is through the hands of the Bel Air receiver. The receiver intended was Sierra Acosta once again. So they're going to connect here soon, Acosta and Monares. I think that's her favorite receiver. 2nd down now for the Highlanders. There's the snap. Looking, throws it into the middle. There's the catch there. Flag is pulled there. Caught by number 9, Andrea Hernandez for the Highlanders. 2-0 is the score once again here in the first half. 3rd down into the halfway point for the Highlanders. Highlanders really got to get things going here quickly as these games move by very, very fast. There's a look down deep. There she is, Acosta. I called it. She got it. There's the touchdown. Highlanders. The Monares to Acosta connection finally got together and they score 6 points. They're going to go for 1 now.
Did Americas get the safety?
So the score currently is 8-0. Going for 1. The Highlanders will try to make it 9-0. Looking, nice little toss. Oh, and it's intercepted! Nice interception! And she continues to go. The flag was trying to pull. They did not pull it. and she goes all the way into the end zone, and they do give a safety on that. That'll be 2 points for Americas. Again, Monares floated it in the air, left it up there too high for Nasea Atkins, and she went down the sideline. Monares had an attempt to pull the flag, did not happen, and Atkins went all the way, used her speed to get back into the end zone. They give 2 points for that.
In the Texans bracket, the Dallas Cowboy bracket, part of another
So the score is 8-2 in favor of Bel Air. Bel Air scored the touchdown. Bel Air also had the safety on the first possession. And on the extra point attempt right now, the Americas were able to get the interception, go down the sideline for the score. Plenty of excitement so far. Thank you to our producer here today, Miss Mia, holding us down, getting me all set up, getting me going. Appreciate her support today. Good to see you, Mia. There's a pass to the left side. No good. Second down coming up. Once again, this game moves very, very fast. They get the play from the assistant coaches. Assistant coaches for Americas include Aaron Espinoza, Eric Garcia, and Gustavo Rodriguez. Head coach for Bel Air is Rebecca Rosas. Back to the action we go. Second down coming up for Americas. Americas wearing the blue with the red lettering. Drops back. Pass down. It's a deep one. She's got a receiver, but the defender's there as well. Intended receiver for Americas. Number 2, Jimena Garcia. Defender for Bel Air. Number 8. Which I don't have on a roster. See if we can get an update on that. Third down now for Americas. Third down. They get the play from their coach. Run it on in. Huddle it up. Again, Bel Air is wearing red with white lettering. Got blue flags on today. Oh, there's a pink flag as well out there. Yellow flags for Americas. There's a snap. Fake handoff. Thrown down. Deep ball again. There is a receiver, but the defender gets her hand up. She knew she could have intercepted it, the defender, and that was broken up by number 1, Leila Guzman. Leila Guzman, I believe, had an interception yesterday as well. So again, bring it up. I believe this should be 4th down. We'll get a confirmation. 4th down it is by Americas. They got to get to the midway point. Their offense is currently struggling. They're on the board because of an interception that was ran back into the end zone for 2 points on an extra point attempt. The extra point attempt again was by Bel Air. So here comes 4th down. There's the snap. Looking, fakes. Oh, fakes out the defender. Goes down the field. Almost intercepted again. 2 times in a row. Leila Guzman. She knows she has one. One will be coming for her because she is all over that ball right now. So we'll see if she can bring one in. It's a turnover on downs once again. Again, the Bel Air Highlanders are definitely stepping up their defense today, just as they did yesterday. You can tell that they want to move on in this tournament. It's a single elimination tournament. And again, winner will move on. Loser goes home. Region 19 action here, female flag football. There's a pass to the right side and through the hands. I think she took her eyes off the ball very briefly. That was intended for Stephanie Gonzalez. And again, she kind of turned her head just slightly enough to lose concentration. And the ball got away from her. Second down now here. We'll see what Monares does. Janaya Monares, she is a junior. There's a pass once again on the right side, and again through the hands. And that time through the hands of Riley Garner. It's unfortunate for Bel Air, and you hope as a coach of your own team, right, that the quarterback doesn't start to get frustrated with drop balls and continues to throw it There's a pass to the inside. That is caught. Short gain. Caught by Yanis Torres. So a gain of about 5 yards. They got to get to the midway point once again. So they'll be looking to go deep this time. Or maybe something deceptive, which they might have to start doing as they are struggling to gain yards right now. Bel Air has the ball. There's the snap. There is the handoff. Once again, using some deception. Moves her hips around. Avoids one flag pull. Gets the flag pull there. Tackle made by number 20 of America's, Bianca Alacon. So turnover on downs. Plenty of defense right now on both sides of the ball. Making the score is currently 8-2. First down and to the midway point of the field for Americas.
Punching their ticket to the first ever Texas flag football state championship. Gandara looking, having it.
Americas huddles up. Bel Air anxiously waiting there on the field. There will be a rush coming by number 2 of Bel Air, Nevaeh Duran. There she goes. Oh, and they avoid her. Oh, the quarterback twist, turns, moves around. Still no flag pull. She's still going down the sideline. And they finally pull it. Finally pull the flag, but just short of the first down. The rusher, again, made it into the backfield. Ariana Miranda, who had the ball, was making moves left, right, moving her hips around, twisting, turning, gained some good yardage there. About 4 or 5 yards away from the first down marker. Again, they got to get to the midway point of the field. Coming out of the huddle there, 2 receivers to the left. There's a runner in the backfield as well. And they just tossed it right in the middle to number 15. And the flag pulled quickly. Flag was pulled by Lila Prieto. On the play was Zayra Wheeler on the play offensively. And I think they gave... It's hard to tell if they're there at the first down marker, so we'll see if we can get a signal. There's the snap. Toss back. Avoids one tackle and through the hands of the receiver. Unfortunately, Bianca Alacron could not pull it in there. So it looks like it will be second down for Americas. And it is second down, confirmed by the white hat. Second down, they got to get all the way to the end zone now. They're at the midway point here of the field. Yeah, they got to use their agility to avoid the tackles, use their quickness, but the defender got to have quick hands. And the quarterback keeps it, but there is the flag pull. That's by the linebacker of Bel Air, number 15, Carolina Chavarria. She had a great defensive game yesterday, too, batting some balls away, making plenty of great flag pulls. America's with third down now. Again, this game moves extremely fast. You blink, you'll miss a play. Got to pay attention the whole time. There's snap, pass back to the left side, broken up again by Leila Guzman. Leila Guzman all over it defensively today. And she's doing a wonderful job on the defensive side. Timeout called by Americas. Again, score is 8-2. 8-2 ball game here between Americas and Bel Air. Winner moves on.
Eastwood holding. Pebble Hills wanting to cut into it. A routine pass out to the flat goes for not. Overthrown and incomplete.
Again, 8-2 is the score. Winner moves on. Make sure you stay up to date with all our updated information on our website. EPSportsNetwork1.com. Again, EPSportsNetwork1.com, where you'll find the brackets, and you'll also see the scores, standings, photos, and everything else that we could provide for this wonderful event.
They'll have another shot before the start of halftime as we make it through. To take the snap is Gandara.
Incomplete pass there.
Throws out to the flat. It's incomplete. Just off the hands of Isabel Sanchez.
So, Bel Air will get the ball back now.
Eastwood trying to work the field at short.
First and
Now scared.
to the midway point for
Receiver in motion. Let's throw.
Bel Air. Monatis back in the backfield. Nobody else back there with her. They're spread out. She looks around, makes a throw to the right side. The defender is there for Americas. That was Julissa Alvarado. Great defensive play. It was a low pass, but could have been caught, but the defender pushed it out of the way, and the ball goes down to the ground. Second down now.
Pass is incomplete.
Moraes, again, the only one in the backfield. She stays there in the middle. Very calm, collected, makes the pass, and there is the catch. The receiver continues to move. She's going, and she does get the first down. That was Andrea Hernandez with the catch. Nice spin move there. Moved her hips, like I said, to avoid the tackle.
Having 7 seconds to pass. Unless the rush.
Timeout called. It looks like Bel Air.
Delgado will look to throw herself. The trickery. In comes. It's intercepted. The Pebble Hill Sporting.
So first down for Bel Air. Timeout called by Bel Air. Yep, there it's confirmed. Timeout called, so they'll go to their respective sidelines and chat with the coaches, get some updates. Once again, we'll have another game immediately following this. There'll be multiple games tonight as everybody who participated during the season made it into this playoff action. However, the playoffs are single elimination.
It's typical that players who are not listed as the quarterback make throws.
This is a single elimination, so you win, you move on, and you lose, you go home. It's been a wonderful 5 weeks of competition here in El Paso, Texas. Multiple games played each week.
The Pebble Hill Sporting is looking to take advantage of their rallying interception thrown by Haley Delgado. The troop wanting to
Monares back in the backfield again. 2 receivers to the right, the center, 3 receivers to the left. 2 of them are stacked up on the left side. Stays very calm, throws it quickly to the left side. Caught once again. Flag is pulled. Catch made by Yanis Torres.
have rattled off wins against Mission Early, El Dorado.
Flag was pulled there by Julissa Alvarado.
Dominant victory came
Monares ready. She stays very calm and collected there. Once again does it. Throws it deep in the corner. And it is off the hands of the receiver. The defender was there as well. Made it very difficult. The other part of it was where the ball was at. It was kind of in the direction of the sun. Intended receiver was number 6, Ebony Morales.
throws that direction. The pass is complete, but the flag is pulled.
Ricardo, Jesse, do you have your mic
Brings an
on?
end to the play.
And I believe that is the half. So with 1 half of play already, it is 8-2. And again, we'll be back after these messages.
First time today through an interception. Now looks, throws, completes it to
On June 10th, the Texas University Interscholastic League will meet to discuss next steps on sanctioning girls flag football. Currently, 22 states have sanctioned girls flag football. You can show your support by signing the petition to help make Texas next. Click on the link below or visit epsportsnetwork1.com for more information. Make Texas next. Provide opportunity, empower girls, and let's sanction the game.
Saturday, May 30th, World Championship Boxing returns to El Paso. It's a double main event night as hometown hero Stephanie Hahn takes on Holly Holm in a WBA lightweight world title defense. Amanda the Real Deal Serrano defends her unified titles against Germany's Cheyenne Pepper Hansen. Desley Robinson versus Mary Spencer. And Yocasta Valle versus Lourdes Suarez. 4 world title fights. One massive night for women's boxing at the El Paso County Coliseum. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com at the Coliseum box office.
And welcome back. You're watching Region 19 flag football, female flag football here in El Paso, Texas. We're at SAC 1 today. Multiple games going on here at SAC 1. Also, multiple games going on at SAC 2. Directly to our left, Eastwood is taking on Pebble Hills. I had Pebble Hills yesterday. They looked really well. Back to the action we go here, though. Bel Air with the first offensive possession. Go to the left side. Flag is pulled there. Running the ball there for Bel Air was number 6, Ebony Morales. So once again, 8-2 after Bel Air scored. They had a safety. Defensively, they got a safety. Then Americas had a safety after intercepting the ball, running it all the way back into the end zone for 2 more points. Here's Morales. Goes deep. And, almost picked off. 2 defenders were there. The second defender is even yelling at her teammates saying, yo, I had that. Number 15 for Americas was waiting for it. Zyra Wheeler. And again, Atkins, I believe, was the other defender who got her hand on the ball. Bel Air's very lucky right there, as they could have taken that one back to the house to score. Here comes Bel Air once again. Going to the right side, and immediately flag is pulled after maybe a gain of 2 to 3 yards there. Number 10 for Bel Air on the catch, Riley Garner. So this should bring up third down. Nope, fourth down now. I apologize. Fourth down for the Highlanders. Monares will probably go deep, I would assume. Stays calm. Yep. Puts it away up into the air. Floats it over. And here is the interception. Wonderful interception. As she comes down to the ground, however, she bangs her head on the turf. And you got to be careful with that. That's why you see many players these days wearing some sort of headgear, because these young ladies are just as aggressive as men are. And just like in plays like that, where they go up for the ball, they want to do everything they can to pull it in. And again, unfortunately, she hit her head as she came down with the ball. So a timeout called here as they go ahead and check on her. And we'll go ahead and take a quick one. We'll be right back.
Saturday, May 30th, World Championship Boxing returns to El Paso. It's a double main event night as hometown hero Stephanie Hahn takes on Holly Holm in a WBA lightweight world title defense. Amanda the Real Deal Serrano defends her unified titles against Germany's Cheyenne Pepper Hansen. Jessley Robinson versus Mary Spencer. And Yocasta Valle versus Lourdes Juarez. 4 world title fights. One massive night for women's boxing at the El Paso County Coliseum. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com at the Coliseum box office.
Welcome back. My name is Eddie Morelos. You're watching Region 19 Female Flag Football here in El Paso, Texas on EP Sports Network. Remember to go to epsportsnetwork1.com so you can get all the updated information about this awesome event. Playoff action here. And again, we got the brackets all on the website. So don't forget to go check out the brackets and see who's moving on. Americas has the ball. There's the snap. Looking to the right. Fakes it, goes to the left, and throws it over to the flat. There is a catch made. Flag is pulled. Some nice yardage gained there by America's number 15, Zyra Wheeler. Short of the first down here. Second down now for America's. Huddle up once again. You get the call in from the coach. Go into a huddle. Make the call. There's a running back with the quarterback in the backfield. They hand it off. She can pass it still as they went backwards. Attempted flag pull. However, they could not get it. She does get the first down. That is a first down. Nice moves there made by Ariana Miranda. Miranda, only a sophomore. Nice moves there by her. First and goal now for America's. Bel Air having to fight off the sun as you look up and multiple players have their hands up trying to shade the sun out of their eyes. Here comes a rusher from the backfield. Running back once again. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Looking right, fakes it, goes to the left. Out to the flat once again, pulled in. And gains maybe a yard, maybe no gain actually. As number 2 for America's Jimena Garcia pulls it in. Tried to make a move there, but needed also to stay in bounds. Second down now for America's High School. Don't forget, awesome photos on our Instagram page at EP Sportsnet. And great coverage on our Instagram page. Second down now for America's High School. See what they do here. Looking right. But goes left once again. Oh, nice, spectacular pull in there by Jimena Garcia. Wow, that was a great athletic catch. She had one hand on it, kind of bobbled it, pulled it in. Unfortunately, they didn't really gain a yard there. But wow, what a catch there by Jimena Garcia. 8-2 is the score. Bel Air leads. America's trying to get on the board. If they score 6 points, tie it up. Go for the extra point, take the lead. Snap made. Looking. And goes to the right side. And it was short, very short. She lost her footing there. Ariana Miranda, the quarterback, tried to looked for somebody deep in the left side. Nobody was there, so went to her other final option, which was the running back coming out of the backfield. The rusher was right behind her, lost her footing, so couldn't make the play.
There's more. There's 2 more games, but they're on the same field, so you're never gonna move the camera. There's 2 more.
America's trying to get something going once again here. Snaps it to the running back. Running back gives it to the quarterback. It's a deep pass. Oh, great defense by the Highlanders. No flag thrown. And the Highlanders number 1, again, Layla Guzman. All over it on the field today. Multiple breakups so far. Multiple opportunities for interceptions. I'm telling you now, if she doesn't get one today, I'll be very surprised because she's all over it on the defensive side of the ball. First in to the midway point for Bel Air. They're going to snap it to a running back. They'll give it to the quarterback and throw it right back to the running back. But the defense was ready for that. Quick flag pull and a little celebration on the flag pull by Bianca Alacon. Bianca Alacon saw that coming a mile away. And anybody who's watched Bel Air this year would know that they're going to keep letting Monares throw it. There's a deep pass way up in the air. And unfortunately could not connect. Was looking for number 12, Sierra Acosta.
States, tournaments, and there's a chance for everyone to help out. Going on today is a last chance to enter a special raffle. So all the proceeds will go on to pay for the meals of the teams that will go on to play at the University of North Texas in June. The raffle entries is simple.
Highlanders with the ball once again. Monares in the backfield. There's receivers stacked up to her right. Now they shift. Stays calm. And overthrown there. Flagpole was coming there. It was a nice rush by America's Nevaeh Freddy. Nevaeh Freddy had a spectacular season last year. I do remember that, especially in the playoffs.
A pick six thrown by Maya Gandara. She goes back to the sideline. The Pebble Hills go back to the field.
Highlanders huddle up. You see Morales trying to encourage her teammates. Make a good play here. Two receivers spread out to the left side. There's a snap made. Throw to the left side. And almost intercepted again. Atkins on the play there. The senior was all over it there. Tried to pull it in. If she would have, I think she would have scored 6 points. Turnover on downs, though, so Americas will get the ball back offensively and try to go up the field for 6 points now. 8-2 is the score still. Great defensive matchup here today between the Highlanders and America's High School.
Eastwood led all throughout the first half, 6-0.
First down for Americas. They got to get to the midway point of the field once again. There's a toss into the middle. It is caught. Avoids the flagpole, but trips on herself. Goes down to the floor, so it'll be down there. Catch was made there by Zyra Wheeler. Wheeler with another catch. She was chuckling at herself after she went down to the ground. She knew she kind of tripped up on her own feet there. And again, these young ladies, they're very serious, but have a lot of fun at the same time. 3 receivers on the left side with the running back in the backfield. They'll go directly to the quarterback. Quarterback tosses it into the middle. There is a receiver open. Nice pass and catch made there by America's High School. Atkins on the catch. Nasaiah Atkins with a great catch there. Short of the first down, about a yard away, even less than a yard. Third down now. We'll see what kind of play is drawn up there by the America's coaches. I think they're going to hand it off one way or another. Center has the ball. We'll see who she snaps it to. Goes to the quarterback. Quarterback looks, throws it to the right side. on a timed pass. Oh, just missing her receiver intended for Ruby Vela. Senior wide receiver had an opportunity. Defense was there. The defender that I believe was there was number 8, who I don't have on the roster. 8-2 ball game here.
7-6 in the second half, a pick six to start off the affair right after half.
They got to get about a yard here. They bunch it up now.
Play out to the flat. Incomplete.
Fake handoff going with the running back. Throws it. Avoids tackles. Avoids flag pulls. And finally pulled there. And I believe she made the first down. We'll see where they mark her. Flag was pulled by number 5 for the Highlanders, Vanessa Lopez de Lara. America does get past the first down marker, about 3 yards past it. Motion there, got to move the receiver over to the left side. Only one on the right side now. Looking left, looking left. Oh, going to go deep to the receiver on the right side. Oh, almost intercepted. No catch. Guess who was on the play defensively once again? That's right, Layla Guzman. Number 1 all over the field defensively. Incomplete pass. It was called incomplete by all the referees, the America's coaches trying to convince them. Very interesting to me as they allow the America's coaches to go into the huddle. And someone comes onto the field and reminds them that they can't be doing that. Here comes America's once again. There's a fake handoff. Nice fake as the rusher went with them. Nice catch there made by America's. And no flag pull. No flag was pulled there. Touchdown, Americas. Catch was made by Bianca Alacron. She's had a couple of drops, but that was a very important catch there. Moves her hips around, gets into the end zone. 8-8 tie ball game now. I assume they'll go for 1 to take the lead. The Highlanders defender has a flag in her hand. They bunch it up there once again into the middle. Oh, Americas realizes somebody's missing a flag. Going for 1 now, bunched up in the middle. They'll spread it out. Oh, they had one receiver open to the right, but somebody wide open in the middle. There it is. They make it. That is caught by Jimena Garcia. So, with that score, 9-8 ball game. Again, great defensive plays there. Americas was able to finally pull in some balls to make the touchdown. That does not mean that Bel Airs was not playing great defense, as there was many breakups there. So, Bel Air will take over once again. Here comes a rusher. The rusher will be Nevaeh Freddy. She's got a ton of speed. They toss it to the running back in the backfield. Quick hands, quick flag pull by Alacron. Alacron has very good hands, as we've seen her get the touchdown, and now we see her getting quick flag pulls. Freddy will rush once again, apply the pressure. The rusher has to start way deep. Fake handoff. There's a pass into the middle. Oh, nice catch, pulled in. Flag is pulled quickly. Again, that was Fernanda Estrada Grijalva. She went up for it, pulled it in. The defenders, as soon as they could, pulled the flag, bringing up 3rd down. 3rd down it is. They got to get to the midway point of the field. Juanares in the backfield. She'll get the ball, stays calm. And incomplete, quick flag pull. She does not have not been moving her feet very much here. She just stays in the pocket, which I see that as a good thing. However, I think she needs to be a little bit more mobile because the rushers of Americas are very quick, very fast. They got very good hands. Third down coming up here. They got to get a first down to stay alive.
But they don't get the extra point intended for Xiomara Alvarado.
Wide receiver way out there to the left. 3 to the right of Monares. There's a pass and incomplete pass. Nice rush there by America's High School. Jimena Garcia. Turnover on downs. America's will take over. 9-8 ball game again. Great defenses today. Lots of broken up passes. So America's seemed to get things going on their last possession as they had a nice drive down the field to score.
Spartans with an even record of 5-5. An institution that opened in 2015, getting ready to turn 11 as we continue on in the year. Rolls right, throws right.
They give it to the quarterback. Quarterback runs up, and there is a flag pull. Flag is pulled by Wheeler. 9-8 ball game here in the second half of play. Americas has the ball. Second down coming up now. They'll huddle up once again. Get the play in from the coaches, huddling up, talking to each other, figuring out what they're going to do. Second down here, got to get to the midway point. About 15 yards away from that.
Their final opportunity. Fourth down for the Spartans.
Miranda in the backfield, the quarterback, running back, Garcia. Both of them are in the backfield. Garcia moves over to the right side now. 2 receivers also on the right side, including Atkins. There's a handoff to Garcia. She's got some speed, makes a move, but a nice flag pull there. Flag was pulled by number 4, Daylin Salazar. Again, both these teams very good on their defensive side. Quick hands, know how to bat the ball down, making this a 9-8 ball game as both teams have pretty good offenses too, but their defense has been really stepping up today. Don't forget, go to epsportsnetwork1.com for updated brackets and all your score updates as well. epsportsnetwork1.com. Go on Instagram at epsportsnet to get all your score updates in graphic form. Nice graphics made by our team here. EP Sports Network. Fake handoff going to the right now. Pass made, caught there, goes up the field. Flag is pulled. Catch was made there by Wheeler once again. Gains a few yards, however, short of the first down marker.
Basketball champions and underdog then. Today enter as the favorite.
About 7 yards to go to the first down marker, maybe a little less. I believe this is fourth down coming. I'll get confirmation from the white hat here soon.
We go back to last night. The Harmony Tigers.
Third down.
Of the Dallas Cowboy bracket in 2025.
Third down here for America as they bunch it up into the middle once again. We'll spread out, go different directions out of this.
Incomplete pass intended for Isabel.
Goes to the left side, avoids a flag pull, throws it up into the air. Leila Guzman once again. Pass breakup. That's got to be 5 on the day for her. Again, all over it defensively. Fourth down coming now for America's High School. Actually, that is a turnover on downs. The white hat signaled third down at one point, and I guess he was mistaken. So it's a turnover on downs. Bel Air will get another chance. 9-8 is the score. America's leads by 1. We'll see if Monares makes some adjustments here, how she handles it in the backfield. Makes a quick throw off the hands of her receiver, intended for number 6, Ebony Morales. Timeout called by Bel Air. Once again, don't forget to go to our website, epsportsnetwork1.com, for all your updates on this playoff. Region 19 action. You got the Dallas Cowboys bracket, the Houston Texans bracket. We are in the Houston Texans bracket right now in this game between Bel Air and America's High School. Great defenses today.
Able to advance the Troopers down close to the end
to the action we go. Bel Air has the ball. There's the snap. There's the toss in the middle. Oh, over the hands of the defender. Nice catch made there. Great catch to keep her concentration made by Andrea Hernandez. Short of the first down. Pass going to the left side, deep one. Interception. She left it floating, and there goes the defender down the field. That was Atkins. Again, floated it up there. She made that similar mistake yesterday where it was floated up, and the defenders were able to kind of wait for it. Atkins all over that one. Gets the interception. Again, great defenses today by both sides of the ball. So, Americas has the ball back. We'll see if they take advantage. It's a 9-8 ball game, and time is running out quickly. America's now excited. Multiple players on the field dancing around. They're having a meeting now between the coaches, unsure what they could be talking about. But the head referee, the white hat, is talking to both head coaches. Now he's going over, the white hat is going over to chat. Unsure with who. So I don't know exactly what the situation here is. As both officials are going towards the locker rooms. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break as we try to figure out what's going on. We'll be right back after this message.
Saturday, May 30th, World Championship Boxing returns to El Paso. It's a double main event night as hometown hero Stephanie Hahn takes on Holly Holm in a WBA lightweight world title defense. Amanda the Real Deal Serrano defends her unified titles against Germany's Cheyenne Pepper Hansen. Desley Robinson versus Mary Spencer. And Yocasta Valle versus Lourdes Suarez. 4 world title fights. One massive night for women's boxing at the El Paso County Coliseum. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and the Coliseum box office.
On June 10th, the Texas University Interscholastic League will meet to discuss next steps on sanctioning girls flag football. Currently, 22 states have sanctioned girls flag football. You can show your support by signing the petition to help make Texas next. Click on the link below or visit epsportsnetwork1.com for more information. Make Texas next. Provide opportunity, empower girls, and let's sanction the game.
So we're back to the action here, or I should say the discussion, as there's some kind of confusion, and I am not sure what's going on. And the official just gave a wave as if he's calling the game. But I don't think that's correct. So we'll keep it on here. We'll see what happens. As that might. Nope, that's not. They're now meeting with the captains. So actually, they did not give the points. So it's 8-8 is the score. 8-8 as they changed the score. It was 9-8. We thought they gave them a safety, but it looks like they took away those points and maybe only gave 1 point for that. So we're trying to figure out, but the scoreboard here in the stadium says 8-8. We thought it was 9-8. The scoreboard did have 9-8 earlier, and now it's looks like they've changed it and only gave 1 point on the interception that was run back the distance into the end zone. So we're continuing to keep an eye on what's going to happen here, as again the officials are talking to the captains right now. And going to get this all figured out. But the scoreboard says 8-8, so if that sticks, we'll go ahead and get that changed on our scoreboard as the officials continue to talk about this. And now America's has a couple words for the officials. They're doing a coin toss again, so they're going to, I guess, figure things out and kind of start over once again. So after figuring it all out, and again on that return they gave 1 point, so it's 8-8 is the score. 8-8 is the score now, and now this is going to be overtime play, and so Americas will have the ball first here. So Bel Air has the ball. They're starting from the midway point of the field, and Monares back at quarterback once again. Throws into the middle, caught, made, and a quick flag pull. Catch made there by number 10, Riley Garner. Second down now for Bel Air. Toss to the right side, nice catch there. Guzman on the catch there. Goes to the right side. Third down now coming up for the Highlanders. Highlanders are putting together a little drive here. Got to get into the end zone. Third down now. There will be a rush coming once again by Nevaeh Freddy. She's very, very fast. But the quarterback for Bel Air stays very calm and collected there. Makes the pass. Broken up. Nice breakup once again by America's High School. And that again was Bianca Alarcon, who's having herself a spectacular game today. Fourth down now for the Highlanders. They got to get into the end zone. Two receivers to the right. Looking to the right. Tossed up. Oh, nice break up there. And that will be a turnover on downs. America's with the chance now. Nice defense there by America's High School. So, here in overtime. First overtime game I've experienced. America's now will have a chance. They huddle up once again. I love that they huddle up, get their call made, come together, then spread it out or pack it in there, one or the other. There's a running back with the quarterback in the backfield, three receivers to the right side, one to the left side. Give it to the running back, tosses it to the quarterback, throws it over. Oh, great defense as they run into each other, bang knees once again. As I mentioned earlier, this very similar situation happened in the first half of play where the defender and the receiver bang into each other, and it was totally unintentional, but these kind of things happen. It is flag football. However, it's still football. So, again, two players, one on each side, are down on the floor. We'll take a very quick break as they tend to these players. Be right back after this message.
Saturday, May 30th, World Championship Boxing returns to El Paso. It's a double main event night as hometown hero Stephanie Hahn takes on Holly Holm in a WBA lightweight world title defense. Amanda the Real Deal Serrano defends her unified titles against Germany's Cheyenne Pepper Hansen. Desley Robinson versus Mary Spencer. And Yocasta Valle versus Lourdes Juarez. 4 world title fights. One massive night for women's boxing at the El Paso County Coliseum. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com at the Coliseum box office.
On June 10th, the Texas University Interscholastic League will meet to discuss next steps on sanctioning girls flag football. Currently, 22 states have sanctioned girls flag football. You can show your support by signing the petition to help make Texas next. Click on the link below or visit epsportsnetwork1.com for more information. Make Texas next. Provide opportunity, empower girls, and let's sanction the game.
Welcome back to the action. Both players get up, walk off the field. They're okay. Americas has the ball now. Quick toss in the middle. Flag is pulled. She gains yardage, though. Nice catch there. Nice run up the middle there by Wheeler. Got to get into the end zone, however. Third down coming up now. America's defending champions here in El Paso, Texas. Region 19 defending champions. A lot of players back from last year's team. Quarterback in the backfield. Miranda still. Goes to the left, throws to the right. Catch is made, makes a move to the right side. Flag is on the ground, though. So there is a penalty. I would assume that it's against America. And that's the official looks to be pointing the direction of America's high school. We'll see what the call is here. Unsure. So it looks like it is going to be America's high school. The official trying to explain things. America's assistant coach out there in the middle of the field. I'm kind of surprised they allowed that to happen. So, America's with the ball still. Packing it in the middle. Many going to the left. There's one to the right. Thrown up. Oh, tipped. It tipped by one of the America's players and caught, and there is a touchdown. Touchdown made by Wheeler, number 15 Wheeler. It was tipped by Atkins in the backfield, and they were able to pull it in for the touchdown. 6 points for America's. And I believe that'll do it. 6 points there for America's high school. So that is the ball game score. Final score: America's wins in overtime against overtime game, 14-8 over Bel Air. That was a wonderful, great defensive game. Both teams bringing it on the defensive side of the ball. So America's moves on. That'll do it for Bel Air. Great season for Bel Air as they finish the year 7-3. America's moves on. And we'll have another game coming up very soon here on EP Sports Network.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of female flag football on El Paso Sports Network. Visit us at epsportsnetwork1.com for your source of sports and entertainment.